Slipping Lizard and Mr. Trev Lee.
Hi.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another live stream. Here we go. It's Holy Smokes and Hidden Truths with your host, Mr. Slippin' Lizard, and of course, our good friend, Mr. Trev Lee.
Hello.
How
I
are
almost
you?
forgot how to do all this.
Almost.
What's this streaming stuff?
Wow. It's been a bit.
I had to get the manual out. I was like,
I know. Like,
shit.
how the fuck?
How do I do this
What are my
again?
notes again? What do they say? My name, your name.
It's a
Mr.
show?
Trev.
Like we're gonna be live?
We're doing
What is
things and
this?
stuff. So you did not see Rachel Gilmore's live stream?
I did not.
Did not see it. So we're going to touch on that tonight. Of course, we're going to talk
you're
about.
Gonna ruin my soul, aren't you?
I am. I totally am. We're going to talk about the passing of one of us, Mr. Charlie Kirk. Of course, we'll be touching on that tonight because everybody's touching on it. So I might as well throw my 2 cents in, and Trevor, you might as well throw your 2 cents in too.
Sure.
Everyone's got an opinion on it. Everyone's claiming them for themselves. The Protestants are claiming him. The Catholics are claiming him. What is it? Who else is reaching up for that mantle? I did a post today. It said they were talking about all the people trying to grab at him and grab the mantle and grab the place of honor, grab the seat of honor. What the fuck? And I just made the very simple tweet of where the vultures are. There, where a dead body lies, there the vultures also will gather.
Right. Yeah.
Facts. They're like vultures, man. It's like vultures. Everyone's like hashtag Charlie Kirk, or I'm Charlie Kirk, or we're Charlie Kirk, and this Charlie Kirk, and that. And like, holy fuck, man. Like, leave the guy alone. Shit. I think the only people that can properly speak for him is his wife. That's it. Everyone else can shut the fuck up. Like, oh, Charlie would have did this, or Charlie would have did that, or he'd want this, or he'd want that. I think you should just ask his wife. What he would want and what he believed. I mean, what do you think about Shapiro grabbing the reins of Turning Point USO? Is it
picking up the bloody mic?
Yeah. Oh, really?
That's what he said.
Really? Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, totally, but 2 different people. I mean,
right?
Good speakers in their own mind, in their own right, but 2 different people.
What was I didn't watch Charlie. Like, I knew who he was.
You know what? And I want to be honest, like, neither did I. Like,
yeah, I didn't watch him.
When it happened, I was like actually I was talking with my cousin, and he was like just totally distraught. He was like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, I saw that. I mean, I recognize him. I know the name, but I'm like, I don't really know what
massive following. Young Christians. This is the thing with Shapiro's young Christian kids. Wait, he's Jewish. Like, how are you gonna take over that mantle there, Ben? Is that what Charlie wanted? Is that in the will? Was that in some legal documents? You can't just reach up and grab that microphone, buddy. Like, that has to be. It goes to the wife. I would assume it would go to the wife first, and then she can, if someone in the ranks rises up that seems to be carrying forward the same message and the same motto, then fine, give it to them. But I mean, for now, like, fuck off, Ben. Like, who the fuck?
Well, I mean, the only thing I can see that would be a benefit for him is that he'll gladly take Israel's money.
Valid. Yeah, I've got a thing pulled up from Tucker Carlson where apparently they were, till the day he died, the lobbyists for Israel in Benjamin Netanyahu's camp were
Bibi.
They're after him right to the day he died, to the day harassing him because he came out strongly against Israel's occupation of Gaza.
Yeah, like it was a kind of a bit of a, he did a turn, right? Because he was really all very supportive of Israel.
Ben Shapiro
started waking up.
Yeah, so Ben Shapiro was with the Daily Wire. He owns the Daily Wire, right? The Wire, is it called? His what is it? Is it a cable network or his show? His
streaming network,
broadcasting corporation? Sure. I don't fucking know. Sure. Like Matt Walsh, when Candace Owens left because of what the fuck was going on, there was that big blow up there, and then Matt Walsh was sort of like humming and hawing about, like, I kind of agree with Candace, but he was still allowed to stay in the Wire's fucking little playground. Kirk was always all on board, and then Kirk started moving away from those talking points. But was Charlie's platform involved with the Wire?
No, I think he had his own.
That was his own thing. It was,
Right, the Turning Point. Brooker was saying
Turning
Turning
Point.
Point
Thank you.
USA,
Yes.
right?
Thank you, Brooker. Turning Point. Yes. Turning Point USA. Yeah. So it was its own thing. Like I overheard that it was a nonprofit. Again, I didn't follow Charlie. Just he's one of us. He was conservative. I always considered Charlie as conservative Inc. He's the Louder with Crowders. He's the Tim Pools. He's the Jordan Petersons, the Joe Rogans, the Eric and Brett Weinstein types. That's the conservative. That's Conservative Inc. Conservative Incorporated. They're money makers, and he's just part of that crew. He's not part of our crew, but I knew who he was, and I knew he was on our side, so to speak. A little more too pro-Israel, but whatever, right? I'm Christian, so I got it. I'm like, I get it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But just seeing what's happening, going, what in the fuck is, just to ask what the fuck is going on, seems to be, you're picking your sides. You're picking your side. That's all it is. And even the thing with the people, with these idiot, insane libtards, celebrating someone's death, anyone's death at that fact. It's all it is. It's just that's another dividing line. That's another dividing line. And that's another dividing line, and that's another dividing line, and that's another dividing line. Right? We're so separate. We're so different too. Because now it's like it's almost as if, have you ever felt this where you're careful what you say? Nowadays, even more than it used to be, I find. Do you think so? Do you feel that way? Do you feel that you have to, like, there's a certain air or je ne sais quoi about.
I'm totally new to streaming, so I don't know anything.
Yeah, totally new. I have no idea what's going on.
I'm new here.
I'm new, huh? Trad Life was first in the chat, by the way. Yeah, Brooker T. He felt a network of people the same way SSC is building a network of people, where he had over 1,800 locations at universities and cities, high schools around the USA. Built a network. Yes. So it's the same thing. It was just network building. Yeah.
Gotcha.
And what the whys. This kid, Tyler Robinson, he needs to be put under a fucking microscope. That's the kid that shot him, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, accused. Fuck. I was watching Joe Rogan. Check this. I was watching Joe Rogan, right? So he was with Charlie Sheen. I wanted to see the point where Joe Rogan found out that Charlie Kirk had gotten killed. So I listened to the whole stream. The whole stream, they're talking about assassinations. JFK. What other ones? They were talking about the O.J. Simpson and just, assassinations and killings and this and that and the other thing. And then they find out Charlie got killed. It's so wild to listen to that podcast, because they're just talking. They're talking about JFK and the conspiracy theories and the grassy knolls. And the minute that this happened, like from the very onset of the assassination, conspiracy theories were fucking just flooding. I counted about 6 or 7 different narratives being spun. Just absolutely spun, and people walking, this is my opinion on this, and this is my opinion on that. And it's like, oh, there was 2 shooters, or what are the AI glitch was another one. All these conspiracy. It wasn't because he had one of those they're called
the ring.
The ring
he
that
had,
fell,
and he was
in the frames. It looks like it's a part of the pinky, so people are going on about AI, but like. We're kind of attuned to that. Like when we see fucked up shit that like hands melding and things that like AI, that might be AI. But with that, I mean, it was on live fucking air. It was live.
No, very true.
It was fucking live. And how traumatic of an experience. This is like watching 9/11 again.
Well, yeah, and I kind of think that it was done on purpose like that. I think when they look further into this Tyler guy, they're gonna find that he's a patsy.
See?
And yeah, I mean, big effect, right? He's
definitely
at a college campus. There's like a lot of people watching, and then that causes an effect on people, right? It's like watching the Challenger explosion.
Well, it's never let a good crisis go to waste. So that's why everyone's jumping in. It's a
Right.
crisis. It's a crisis. So everyone's jumping in and giving their 2 cents, or trying to lead the way, or trying to grab the torch, or trying their what laws will be implemented. It's what did my buddy say? My buddy said it's never the event, it's the ripples. It's always the ripples. It's what comes after.
Yeah.
Always.
Well, and like you said earlier about like 9/11, right? What happened after that, right? Was it
the Patriot
Homeland Security and all this kind of stuff?
Patriot.
Right?
Oh yeah. And who do we have in power? A fucking gavel swinging, temper tantrum CEO. Awesome. Let's great. This will be fun. What will be the sweeping laws? The Canadians being barred from going to the States because they celebrated the death, which is sick, mind you. It is sick.
Yeah.
How did you feel about the doxing?
Well, I mean, again, it's hard when you the argument is that what we are always fighting for is to have freedom of speech, right? Free speech. Well, then when people start talking, then the right is no better than the left, because then they're canceling, and so it's like,
yep. I heard a good argument. No, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on the same page. However, I heard a great argument. It was Matt Walsh. He said and he's making a defense for the doxing that happened with these liberals celebrating Charlie Kirk's death. His position on it was, well, when they do it, it's because we're telling the truth. It's because we're being logical and we tell the truth, and the left cancels us. We're canceling them because they're fucking disgusting. Like, they're fucking gross.
Right. Oh yeah, no, and I get that.
I mean,
like,
totally, on that end. Isn't how they feel about us? Isn't that how the left feel? The left feels the same way about us. They're fucking gross and disgusting deplorables. We're the deplorables, and what are they? I've been hearing the lunatics. They're the lunatics. That's what they are. The lunatic left.
Right. Now, I find, with
tough call. I mean, it's a tough call.
Left, yeah, and with the left, when you do get into arguments with them, they never have any proof. It's always feelings based, right? Because you've hurt their feelings.
Yeah, you hurt their feelings,
and it's just typical Karen.
Brooker T. Brooker T says the trauma is the first step to MK Ultra programming. I don't doubt that.
Yeah.
I don't
and you made a point, you posted that in Twitter about like how it's the pendulum has swung, and you're going to see this rise of the Christian Reich.
The Christian Reich, possibly. Yeah, I mean, that's a good way of looking at it. But again, though, if you're going to follow in Charlie's footsteps, well, what was the footsteps Charlie followed in? He followed in the footsteps of Jesus. Is this what Jesus would want? What would Jesus do? Like, he was Charlie Kirk was a born again Christian. Like,
and how's Shapiro going to follow in that?
Whatever. What's that?
I said, how's Shapiro going to follow in that?
It's going to be kind of hard. I'm going to have to convert. Yeah, if he wants to take up the mantle of turning point, he's going to have to convert. Because that was how Charlie was winning all his arguments, was through the Bible, but through the Christian Bible. So, it's fucking funny. I'm getting a kick out of the Catholics. The Catholics going stupid over this. Just stupid. It's annoying. Like, he was a Catholic. No, and the Protestants aren't saying, no, he was Protestant. We're just a quiet bunch. We don't really say a lot, right, when it comes to that stuff. I'm like, I don't fucking know. Like, if he was, cool. I don't really care. I don't care if he was or not. But they want to claim the martyrdom. They'll make him a saint for sure. If they get their way, they'll have him sainted for sure.
Right. Yeah.
It's interesting too to see the level of devotion he had as well. Teeter bum. Oh.
Yeah, no, I can't change it. That's the only shitty thing with Rumble. You cannot change your name.
Really?
Once you have it in there,
done.
Stuck.
It's hey, like Chris, who are you talking to with Chris? I don't see it, Chris.
Chris Freestone is there.
What? I don't see.
See, like 5 messages above.
Let me see here.
Chris said,
dumb money loophole to me that makes me $1,200 a day.
Oh, he is there. All right.
Cook or even.
Why is it not?
What the hell's that sound?
It's my fucking phone, because I have ads on my thing. That's all. What's up, Mr. Freestone? What's going on, dude? Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard. It's like, yeah, I know, but still, but I don't know. And isn't that there's this? I hate being a fucking hypocrite. I don't want to be involved. I will not be involved with people who are fucking hypocrites. I won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
I won't do it. If I find you backpedaling or you're changing your stance on this or that, and like, no. I go back and I watch my old videos. I've watched the very first video I ever put up on YouTube. I still have it, and I haven't changed. I stick by my words. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. That's fine. Then I'll apologize and do that nonsense. But I mean, until then, it's like, nah.
Yeah, no, I would say, you're exactly the same as the first stream I ever saw you on.
And that's why we have the views we have. I don't know, Ben. Good luck, buddy. If you that's was just no. Maybe that was just a ploy to see how people would react to it and see where all the hate is. Oh, there's more hate over here. Go find the hate. Go get charged for your hate.
Hang on there.
What you got going on? Sarah Ireland's in the chat. What's the Rumble channel? Holy Smoke and Hidden Truth. Same one. I can dump it in the
Yeah, I was trying to copy and paste.
Yeah, just copy paste. Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Holy Smokes, Hidden Truth. Because that's
here. I think I got it.
You got it. You're gonna do it.
I think. Well, I don't know. Might not work.
I think you got it. You're just gonna.
Well, I don't know. It's
slam dunk it in. Slam dunk it in. Let's see.
Yeah, I know. We'll see what happens.
Go for it. Did it go in?
Do it now.
Did it happen? Did you already hit enter?
No, I did it.
I don't see nothing, but I don't know. It's slow on my end. You saw Chris way
before.
Well,
yeah, I think the YouTube is way behind, but so is the Rumble though.
Yeah.
Well, no, the Rumble's not. Oh yeah, no, it's behind.
Yeah, it's behind. Yeah.
It's behind. Everything's behind.
So
I'm in the future.
Yeah, I don't know with I don't know how much more. For me, it's waiting to see if Tyler Robinson did have a transgender lover.
Right.
I just want to know. Yeah. For me, it's like I want to know. I want to know the facts of his radicalization. If we can prove that within a year, if him going to that fucking college, he got radicalized to do this, we got him. We've got the left, and we can actually affect change in those universities. That's going to be the most positive thing that I could see coming from this fact. God always works towards good. And this is a good that could come out of this, where we finally get to crack open those damn universities and colleges and get those horrible teachers out that have been fired across the land because they were sitting there making TikToks and jumping up and down on Twitter. Oh, we're so awesome. Right. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's the only good thing I could see coming from this, where we could actually get the colleges fixed. So hopefully we'll see.
Well, that would be good.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be good. I want to talk about as well the little girl on the bus. I can't say her fucking name for the life of me. Irina. Fuck if I know if I can. I'm not really good with the languages. Irina.
I think it's Irina. Yeah.
Irina.
But again, I mean, there's so many different ways that you can look at that. You can look at it saying, well, if it was the white guy and it was a bus full of white people and the person was black, then there'd be like burnings and buses flipped over and riots. But I think, again, you have these two situations that have happened in the last couple of weeks, which again further pushes a narrative of the right building up.
Yep.
Right. And again, I kind of think, as terrible as that is, and with the Charlie Kirk assassination, I think, again, I want to say that it's all kind of done on purpose, the way that they released it, because I've heard that the bus stabbing happened months ago. And then they just released it a few weeks ago.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. Well, the only way we found out about it was through Twitter. Mm-hmm. That's the only people talking about it was the people on Twitter. Right. And you see it on Facebook now. Yeah. Other than that, fucking crickets.
Yeah.
And the video is just horrible.
Because again, why I'm saying it's being used is because you see who pushed it. Elon pushed it, and then he donated money to have murals painted and all this kind of stuff. So it's like, he's steering the narrative,
steering the culture, steering the narrative,
right?
For sure,
steering it
for sure.
Through his platform,
which isn't a bad thing. It's not always a good. It's not
always.
always. a bad
No, I'm not, and I'm not saying
not always
that
a bad
it is,
thing.
but I'm just saying
it's not a bad
that
thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing,
but you can see
you're still
what
right.
they're doing, right? If you see, like, as we've said for years now, the pendulum is swinging, and he's giving it a push, right? Because when the pendulum swings all the way to the right, well, it's also not good.
No,
no,
it's not. No.
Typically, when that happens, then you have bloodshed.
That's right, because we're more decisive.
Mm-hmm.
The right is more decisive. Like the left have no idea. You poke the bear. What? The bear turns around and bites.
Mm-hmm.
So they're stupid for doing it. Like it's stupid. Like they thought we're gonna have this utopian city and blah blah blah, and it all turned into nonsense. So now everyone's like, well, that isn't working. So let's go to the right of this scale and see how that works. And I mean, yeah, on some instances, but it depends on where you're sitting on that political line.
Right.
Your chair can move. Your chair does not always stay on the right side. Mm-hmm. Sometimes because of political opinion, you'll be on the left just as easily as now you're on the right, because that window moves. The Overton window, it moves. Yeah. And these two events, both, like when I saw the arena, when I saw that video, I was heartbroken, just absolutely heartbroken. And then you see her turn, and she just absolutely hurt. Like, oh my fucking! And she's a Ukrainian refugee, and they're not even doing nothing on the mainstream media. Like, oh my god, you're just fucking pouring gasoline. Just pouring gasoline on the right wing. And now this with Charlie, fuck.
Yeah, and but the funny thing is though, is that she wasn't necessarily a right wing.
No, she wasn't. No, I mean, nobody knows.
She had a Black Lives Matter poster up in her room.
Exactly.
So, I mean, again, it's the way that I see it. I mean, unfortunately, over the last couple of years, it's like everything that happens, I now look at everything as a psyop. I'm like, going, okay. I mean, if it is or not, but I'm just saying, you have to look at it and go, okay, well, why did this happen? You start questioning it, right? You're going, okay.
I think what happened, what happened is either they didn't promote Irina's death sooner. They publicized it too late, and then the Charlie thing happened. Because you could look at it like fuel. We were already mad. Because of what happened to Irina. We were fuming. We're still mad over that. We're still pissed off over that. And now that was the fuel, and then this happened with Charlie, and now everyone's like that. People were already pissed off, and this just added more. So I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, there should be a bit of a lull for a little while. I'm thinking there's going to be a little bit of a lull, because we're going to be going down all these narrative trains now of Tyler Robinson and Charlie, who gave up for Charlie. What about this Tyler kid? What happens to him? Does he go under a microscope? Does he get the death penalty? I mean, on and on and on and on. So this is still unfolding. So that's why when everything happened, I didn't jump the shark, and I'm still not.
Richie!
There's a lot of weird shit with
jump the shark.
I mean, everyone's allowed to ask questions, and that's the thing.
100%.
Everybody is allowed to ask questions until they tell you can't. And once you're not allowed to start asking questions, that's when we're really going to look at you.
Mm-hmm. See, I think the reason why they kind of do the things that they're doing, they're really trying to poke the bear, as in the bear is the United States. Not so much Canada. Like we see it because of social media, but it's not
the opposite is happening here.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like the opposite. I think here they're going to just use our immigration issue as the catalyst.
Well,
right
not now, so much. Canada is severely divided over the immigration issue. And I take a look at the Canada First protest that just happened in Toronto. Did you see that nonsense? They got
you know what?
chased down the street by thousands of people.
I don't pay attention. I really
Not that
don't.
I didn't pay attention so much to the protest of what they were protesting about, or what the whole point of the whole Canada First is, because they can't get original fucking idea. Yeah. Can you not get an original idea? That's all I ask. As Canadians, way too often we copy the States. It's fucking so annoying. Yeah. It's disgraceful. It's disgusting. Canada.
Well, yeah, and I kind of think, but again, I kind of think they do it on, like, it's done on purpose, because they want the left, because the left is brutal with coming up with any original kind of thought, that they copy what the States do. So then their argument is like, oh, it's pro-Trump.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So it gives the left like an arguing point. Right, because they're a bunch of
I mean, again, though, you're not going to get fame if you don't also get infamy. So you have to have the both. You have to have fame and infamy both.
Right.
See, that's our problem. We're not infamous.
But I just think that.
See, that's why
I just think they're really going to try. Something's going to happen with the immigration.
Well, I think,
and unfortunately, and I'm just going to say it. Yes, there's a lot of Canadians out there who are, of right mind, know what's going on, getting in shape, doing all this kind of stuff. But it's such a small, tiny demographic of people. The majority of Canadians are so brainwashed in his sleep.
I look at.
And like, again, like if I want to look at, say, as an example, I'll look at, like, I'm just going to use my family as an example. I'm not saying that it's exactly true or not, because actually we have a lot of people who are kind of awake in my family. But looking at it on the whole, say if we had 30 people, out of the 30, there's going to be 3 or 4 people who know what's going on.
Yep.
The rest are just go along to get along.
Well, the thing is what I said backstage is that, I believe that I'm not as smart as other people. I think there are a lot of people that are way smarter than I am. And for me to think that I'm going to do something that's going to catch them off guard is minuscule. They've got this. These are entities. These are demonic entities from another existence, with their fingers in our world, trying to get Jesus to come back. I don't care. So it's one of these issues of they know what my next step's going to be. They already know. So I think taking a step back and looking at everything as, like you said, a psyop. Everything's a fucking psyop. Everything's a psyop. You start there, and then you're like, I have a lighter in my hand. Trevor, do you see a lighter?
I do.
That's a lighter. We've established truth. We have a truth between us that this is a lighter.
But is that AI?
Oh, see? Just a simple test like that. It would just revert right back to it.
Right.
Same thing. I don't know. I think everything's a psyop, like you. And I think everything is they already know what we're going to do. So if they already know what we're going to do, we got to think outside the box and do what they wouldn't expect us to do. Mm-hmm. What is that?
And again,
I have no fucking clue.
What I was saying, though, is that I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to, obviously, like, because we both know that we are on it. This is like a biblical narrative that they're trying to usher in, right? This is for, it's a spiritual war, right? And they're trying to, the people, we'll say, in that really small place, they're trying to push a narrative so they can fulfill prophecy, if you want to say it that way.
Yeah.
And the way for them to do that, though, they have to wake up the bear. The bear is the United States. The bear is not Canada. I feel Canada is just too soft. And I don't, yes. And I will say, like, both of my grandparents fought in the war. So I know, my grandfathers fought in the war. So I know that deep down, Canadians are very resilient and could be fucking scary. The problem is, though, I think because we have had such a long time in between wars and things happening that we become very complacent. and it's been drilled into us for the last 60 years.
Everybody I talk to, someone's like, "What do you think about the government?" Oh, that Carney guy seems to be doing a good job.
Right. But we in the last 60 years, like after World War II, yeah, we had a little bit of stuff going on in Korea, but not really. And I think the last 60 years is that Canadians are very polite, and we just take it on the chin, and it's going to take something really bad to happen here for the people to really wake up, because people are waking up to the immigration.
I watched that fucking protest, and people were calling Nazis and bigots, and like, you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. No, they don't.
I saw the crowd of the anger. They were so angry, and like, you got to admit, we're not an angry. Our side, we're not angry. We're not angry. We normally laugh at them because they're fucking retarded.
But that's retarded. And I was saying, like, that is their arguing point always. Oh, you're a racist, you're a Nazi. That's all they ever have.
Yeah, but I think
you ask them, can you show me proof? Can you actually show me proof where I've said this, or this to follow up your case that I'm a racist and a Nazi? Well, they never do. Oh, you're just a bigot. They never. It's just
no substance. No,
there never is.
There never is.
But I don't think like people are. I want to say, like, I think half the population of Canada does look at it going, okay, we do have a little bit of a immigration problem, because they do see it.
That is obvious. That's right. Become obvious.
Everyone notices see it. But I still think we're still too complacent. Like, we're still too polite, and we'll still take it.
Well, we'll only take it so long until we snap.
Well, no. But that's what I mean. I think in Canada, something really has to happen.
Oh, for Canada. I think for the states, I think the states are the opposite of us, where the right is taking over in the states, the left is taking over in Canada. I still think the left is still very powerful here in Canada. In the states, they've lost their steam. In Canada, after watching that fucking protest, like, oh shit, they're
we've said, right? Like we've said years ago, is that the elite can swivel on a dime.
Vibrating light. Who's vibrating? Vibrating light.
I don't know. They can go this way. They can go that way. It doesn't matter. Because they gauge everything off of where the pressure is.
Yeah.
And in Canada, they popped up PP, who was just useless, but he was a bit of a pressure release valve.
Yeah.
But they saw that Canada was still very liberal, so they just said, bring in Carney.
Yep.
We'll prop him up.
Well, it's fucking Trump set it up.
Yeah. Well, no, Trump set it up. So they just put it in because they know that Canadians aren't.
They're all
ready yet.
They're all working together. Yeah. They're all working together. That's it. They're all working together.
And we're not ready yet. Even though, like, for us,
not one fucking.
We're all pissed
I don't
off.
trust one. I don't trust one electric.
Not one.
Well, I mean, if you were elected, I'd trust you.
Well.
But you're like the.
But I'm at that point now where people that we watch, other streamers, were right. Politically, you can't do anything here. You can't. And at that last election, kind of it woke up. I mean, I kind of knew, but I had to go through it. I just had to for my own self, just to kind of try.
At least you can say you tried.
Well, yeah, at least I can say I tried, but I knew that at the end, I mean, I knew it wasn't going to win, but it's just very, you see it, you just see it. Like, it's like, wow, like the Liberals just like crushed. Right.
Yep. It's one big club, and we're
not in it. Yeah.
Fucking right about that.
And there's just so many people still that just believe everything that the news says.
I worked with a guy a little while ago. Same thing. Had no clue about politics. Wasn't on social media. Worked in his backyard. I don't really get into politics. Like, oh, all right. That Carney guy seems to be doing all right. I'm like,
he hasn't done anything. He hasn't done a fucking thing.
When Charlie Kirk got assassinated, I said to him, "Did you hear about Charlie Kirk?" And he's like, "Who's that?" I'm like, "Exactly."
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And again, like I mentioned it earlier, I didn't really know much about him.
Oh,
I
yeah.
heard the name and I kind
Knew
of
the name,
knew
Turning
what he
Point,
did,
knew
like
that.
with the talking and the university,
Yeah.
but I didn't really know much about the man.
No.
Right. Um,
Vibrating light. We live in an open air prison and the illusion of freedom and options.
you
Yes.
know what? So vibrating light. I was thinking about that today. I was driving into work. I was listening to another podcast, and then I was thinking about the word freedom. And the word itself tells you think you're free or you're dumb. You're free and dumb
Free and
because you're never free.
freedom.
You're never free.
True.
We have an illusion of what freedom is,
Yes.
right?
The most freest people in Canada right now are those people in those fucking tent cities.
Yeah, right.
Honestly, that's
Yeah. No, you're 100% right.
They're not
But I just
running-
find the word funny. I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just saying. I was thinking about that this morning. I was like, freedom. And I was like, well, words have power, and I'm like, and it's spelling, spell, and I was like, freedom, freedom. Free is we're all fighting for freedom, but everybody else is looking. You guys are dumb.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea what freedom is.
we're chained to the fiat money. So, what do you think about Alberta switching the cards, combining the ID card, which they already had?
Well, yeah, I don't.
They already had that. This is nothing new.
I mean,
I've known about this for years.
I look at that card. I'm like, okay, and then I can look at my driver's license here in Ontario, and I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's not really much different.
Yeah.
So you could put a little CA on it, so it shows that I'm Canadian. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't. We're already there. I mean, every day people are using their debit cards or using their phones to tap. It's like it doesn't matter. We're already there.
We're there.
We've been there for like at least a decade already.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. The funny thing was the fucking androids. The androids that put in the self checkouts and and now they're all talking about because they're losing all the money off of it.
Yeah,
it serves them right.
Well, true. But I mean, what I mean. We're already there. And Canada was actually ahead of the U.S. on that. Because I remember not that long ago when you went into the U.S., they were just getting in debit machines. You can go and actually pull money out of a debit machine, but everywhere you had to take the money out because everywhere else was cash.
Yeah.
But in Canada, it was debit.
Yep.
Right. So we're ahead of that. We're ahead of the States.
Yep. In that regard.
Yeah. But I was at a bit of a so this morning driving in, I was listening to Tinfoil Hat podcast. They had a guy on. It was actually a Jewish guy, but they were talking about some stuff, and he's like into numbers, like kind of like a gematria and all that kind of stuff.
Fuck.
But what it was interesting was that he showed that so Charlie Kirk and Paul George Floyd have the same birthday.
Really?
Yeah, same birthday. Not birth date, like day. Like they're, if it was April 10th. They're both like one was in 73 and one was in, 80.
Also with the Charlie Kirk thing, it happened on the eve of September 11th, exactly 24 years after the fact. 24 is a big number in Gematria and the Cabal. 24, 12, 6, 3, 33. 24. 24 years exactly on the eve of, and this is the shockwaves it sent around the world are comparable to the traumatic, as I was saying earlier, how it was so traumatizing because you just watched a guy get his neck fucking exploded live, and it's just over and over. Did you see this? And you're like, oh fuck, I seen that. Oh, check it. Did you see this angle where his neck blows out the side of his fucking his neck? Like, that is fucked. The teacher that was showing 10-year-olds.
Oh yeah.
Like, what are you doing? It's like that. It's let's watch death. Like what was the Five Faces of Death? They banned the video because it's so traumatizing. Like, fuck me. Like, it's whoa. Yeah. You're just not expecting it. Catches you off guard.
Yeah. But as like Brooker said, though, it's almost like an MK Ultra kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So
Well,
another weird thing is you have Greta Thunberg and Kyle Rittenhouse have the same birthday.
Really?
Really? So, and then I watched another stream, and it was all about Star Wars, all the 3 movies of Star Wars. And at the end of the day,
yeah,
it was all about how the Force is all it wants is balance. There's always got to be balance. So there's going to be evil, there's going to be good, evil, but it's always got to find a balance, right? So at the end of Return of the Jedi, well, it was the Jedi prophecy was that there was going to be a Jedi born, and he was going to bring balance to the universe. Well, that wasn't Luke Skywalker. That was Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader. So he killed the Emperor, but at the same time also died because of what he did. So then I'm thinking, okay, that's interesting. So you have these 2 people, both killed by the neck.
Oh, yeah.
With the same birthday. Right? And I was like, huh. So
okay,
you got good, so you got evil.
Like the 11th is the 11th, not so much the month, it's the day.
It was like their birthday. Not the years.
Like right there. I mean, the calendar is fucked. Like there's
no. I know that, but I'm just saying that it shows like there's.
So that whatever is in control seems to be using the Gregorian.
Yeah. Well, it's all calendar. Numerical, and I look at, because I'm kind of more of like a simulationist, I think that we live in a simulation and everything is numbers. It's like we're in an AI, like it's all numbers, right? So, and I think that's why numerology or anything works so well, because it can kind of break it down into numbers.
Numbers are weird.
So another funny thing about Star Wars that I just learned yesterday. So George Lucas, so his very, very first movie that he ever made was a movie called THX 1138. Came out in 1971.
THX
1138. Came out in 1971. Right. All throughout Star Wars, there's reference to THX 1138.
Really?
It's all in Star Wars. In American Graffiti, the car that one of the guys has, the license plate is THX 138. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, the U-boat I'm not sure if it's UB, but it's whatever it is, UB 138. He puts it into everything. So then you have to go, okay, so what's the movie about?
Yeah.
So the movie is about the future, in a dystopian future where everybody is living underground, and they're all fed drugs. So they're always getting inoculated with drugs to control them. There is a universal, a police state. It's always surveillance. There's surveillance everywhere. There's like robotic dogs. And then these 2 characters, one's Robert Duvall. I can't remember what the girl's name is. And they start missing their pills. Like they stop taking the pills.
Right.
And then they start waking up. And then they, fall in love, but then they escape to the outside. Right. And I find it really interesting because it's like, as we always say, the truth in the movies lies in the news. And I find it's interesting because I have a feeling that in 2040, 2046, there's going to be these resets, and they're building all these underground bunkers, right? Like the DUMBs, deep underground military bases.
2046?
Well,
2036?
If you believe in, because the 138 is part of, if you watch Archaics, he believes that we're on a 138 Phoenix timeline. So every 138 years, something happens. There's some type of a reset. Sometimes it's really mild, like it's nothing really.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a lot.
How often? Sorry.
Mud floods and 138 years.
138 years?
Yes. Every 138 years. So the last one was in 1902. So in 1902, if you look at all the stuff that was invented in companies that came out in 1902 and 1903, it'll blow your mind.
Right.
How many companies all of a sudden came out of nowhere? Like Carrier Air Conditioning, 1902. International Harvester, 1902. Harley Davidson, 19. Like all these companies just kind of came out of nowhere.
Right.
But anyway, so I feel like in 2040 there's going to be another Phoenix visit. That's 138 years from 1902. I don't think from Archaic's research, so I'm just going to shout out to them that it's not my work, it's his.
Right.
That is going to mostly affect like China. It's going to be mostly like the eastern part of the world, the Far East. In 2046, though, is when Nemesis X comes back. Now, Nemesis X comes back every 600 years. So sometimes it doesn't land at the same time.
What is
sometimes
Nemesis? What is that?
See, it's a lot of explaining. So I think I've mentioned before in our show where you look at our solar system and the Earth shouldn't be there.
Right.
Right. Because you got, the distance between the sun and Mercury,
the
sun and Venus, Mars, it's all equal. It's all, you can like kind of divide and it all equals up, except for the Earth is in the wrong spot. Right. And then we have the tilt where we have seasons. Right.
Right.
And so the thought is that we're actually from a different solar system. So our solar system goes like this, and the Earth solar system goes like this, but they interact. So ours is going like this, and then our solar system with the sun is going this way. Something happened because there are ancient texts that talked about a time when we had two suns. And then one of the suns imploded. Who knows what happened to it?
Well, I think that's the real society, and that's the sun that's in the Earth, apparently, or some shit.
Right. So then what would have happened, though, is that our sun would have then grabbed us. Right. Gravitational wise, it would have grabbed us, and then we would have become part of this new solar system, but we were not. So in that solar system, though, that dead star is now the Nemesis X object. So it keeps coming around every 600 years.
600 years. And then what happens every 600 years?
Well, that'll be 2046. So that's going to be a major pole shift.
And it just interacts with the gravity of the planet?
Correct.
We don't collide with it?
No.
Okay.
But it's going to, like, the Earth's going to go...
I've heard, so I would
huge
say
flooding and
my bets for that is for meteor impact. I think everyone should invest in underground bunkers. I think you should be prepared if shit hit the fan. Can you walk to where you need to be? Where are you going? Can you walk there? Because you're in Honolulu, tidal wave inbound, gridlock, the whole fucking city. Nobody moved. Nobody moved. So if you're in a large community such as I am, can you walk to wherever you need to go? Mm-hmm. And you need to know where you need to. I ask this all the time. Where are you going? I've had couples fight over where they're going. Oh, we're going to grandma's. Oh, no, I'm going to my sister Jane's. It's like, well, you two need to fucking decide where you're going, because if you hit the fan, do you have a specific point in time and space that you're headed to? How are you getting there? Because you're probably not going to drive. I ride a motorcycle. I can ride on the fucking sidewalk. So I could get the bike and, go where I need to go. Right. So, but yeah, underground bunkers. I was talking to a friend of mine up north, and I was done. Invest in a mine. Mm-hmm. Find a mine. Sign something, because in 2029, Apophis does its flyby. If it goes through the keyhole in 7 years, which is linked to biblical prophecy, it will come back and hit the earth. So what if someone like rises up in the nation and says, oh my fuck, it hit the keyhole. We have 7 years to get ready. We have 7 years to get ready. And then in the middle of those 7 years, he says, do you know what? I changed my mind. Fuck you all. Implement the mark. That it could happen. Like it could, that it could be it. Or 3-eye Atlas. You don't know about 3-eye Atlas. He doesn't know, Chad.
No, I don't.
Doesn't know about 3i Atlas. Let me show you. Now I have to show you. We haven't done nothing.
Okay, you show me that, but I'm going to keep going. So 2046 is when the Nemesis X object.
So 2036 for Nemesis. 2046.
No, 2040 for the Phoenix.
Right.
Which is going to cause a lot of destruction in the Far East.
Right.
China, Japan, Indonesia,
right.
all that kind of stuff. 2046 is going to be more worldwide.
Yeah, see, I'm saying 2036 for Apophis. 3i Atlas. We don't even know what the fuck's going on with this. So yeah, 3i Atlas. There's the there's a ton of, so what it is, it's a comet coming in a very strange trajectory. It bypasses, so it slingshots past Mars, the Sun, and Jupiter, which is a common maneuver that we would do if we were slingshotting through a solar system. This is exactly what we'd do. We'd hit the planets as best we could to use the gravity to moment us. So they're saying it's got a green aura, it's got too much CO2, it's an alien spacecraft, it's a weird comet. Well, we don't know what it is, but it is, if it's, so the thing is with this trajectory going through the Sun and Mars and Jupiter, and it's behind the Sun, when we're the closest, we can get a good shot at it, blah blah blah, all these conspiracy theories. If this is the case, then they're no more sophisticated than we would be, because that's exactly what we would like. This is not advanced tech,
right?
This is not an advanced maneuver, because we know how to do this, so it's not that advanced. So I would hope if they were aliens, they would be a little smarter than using the planets to propel your spaceship forward. You're not even going that fast, really. It's the fastest thing we've ever seen, but I mean, even still, is it the speed of light? No. Okay, well, talk to me about warp drives. We're getting into warp drives, and these aliens are using planet fucking slingshot maneuvers that we've been doing since the 60s. Like, and they're this advanced race of beings coming from a different planet. Oh, please.
Right.
Please.
I like, me personally, if I see anything coming from NASA, it's just bullshit.
Well, do you remember back in the 90s when those meteors hit Jupiter, I think it was?
Yep.
Yeah. Remember that? That was a big deal. Fucking whatever the fuck, Wolf Liddy or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
That was cool. This thing here, Trevor, what I'm seeing online, it's going to hit Mars. Could you imagine if a comet flying at 600 whatever a kilometer a second, however, this thing's fucking flying, it's zipping through the solar system, right? Could you imagine if something like that hit Mars? What would it do to the Mars race that we have going on right now?
Right.
How encouraged would you be about going to Mars? Probably not very.
Right. Well, I mean,
about a buzzkill.
Well, it's very true, but I don't necessarily. I don't think we can. See, the whole premise that I was talking about before about the solar systems and all that kind of stuff. I really don't know if it's even real.
Yeah,
like I don't know. I could just,
for argument's sake,
if it's just a simulation, then what we see in the sky is just simulated.
Argument's sake, just for argument's sake.
Argument's sake. Well, then we're really fucked up, because I think that'll do something to our position.
It would throw up gas. It would throw up rubble into
rubble and all that kind of stuff. But I just mean, if it because Mars isn't really that big, and if it hits it hard, I mean, it could knock it off of its course.
Big one. And then fly it into us. I mean, that could be the red
dragon.
What
happens if it hits one of its moons?
Maybe.
Right.
Talk about the red dragon. I always look like, because we're talking about different time frames. Timothy Bellarino believes that there is a 6,500 year time lapse between the red dragon's appearance, that the red dragon comes every 6,500 years, and we're due. And what it is, it's a giant comet with a bunch of shit in its tail, and it slams into us every 6,000 years or so.
Right. Which kind of goes back to what I was speaking years ago about our Earth, if you're in a simulation, will end in 2106. Or no, it's 2170. And then we go back to the year
0.
Well, no, we go back to the year 3000 something BC. So it's like 6,000 years. And we just keep doing a loop. But I mean,
I've heard about that.
If you're in simulation.
There's a lot of narratives and a lot of theories that
100%.
Space is so vibrating light. We're gonna start arguing because the flat Earth, like the Earth's not flat. If you look at I work 60 feet in a year, and I literally can see the curvature of the Earth. So I mean, like, I just laugh every time I hear.
Well, see, I see what you're saying, because there's sometimes where I'm looking and going, I don't know, like, it seems pretty damn fucking flat to me.
I'm high up.
I get that, but then you can go up even higher. You're in aircraft, and you don't see the curve.
I can see it just as is, like literally just 60 feet up in the air. Like I can look out. I'm looking out over the lake, and you can see it. It's plain as day. I was like, that's not straight. Like that's not
interesting.
That's rising up. I'm rising up. My eyes are looking up to the sea because it's round. It's round. That's why I'm like, okay. I mean, I'll ask all the questions you want to. It's just we're not gonna see eye to eye.
No. I mean, that's one good thing about us, because we can agree to disagree.
Exactly. Space isn't real. They fly. Well, I mean, they fly up and they hit the firmament. Like, whatever. Okay, cool.
Right.
All right. Then that's how you feel. And that's all right. That's okay.
Yeah. See, I also think that a lot of stuff is plasma. That there really isn't necessarily a space. It's just plasma.
Well, even the idea of that there's nothing in between atoms, like, yeah, but how many atoms are packed into a fingertip?
Mm-hmm.
There's not much space between them. Yeah, but how many are there? Oh, 15 billion atoms, in your fingertip alone. And when you're pressing, you're just feeling the magnetic push between the repulsive push of the two objects. You're not touching a fucking thing. You're just feeling the feedback of the magnetic resonance between the two space, whatever the fuck it, what I say, right? And I'm like, fuck, surrounded in water, water molecules.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
It just fucking, it's so annoying. Like, but maybe we're in the simulation, and maybe we're just pixels. We're just pixels.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's as above, so below.
Right.
I shouldn't say that. I don't think that's very biblical, actually.
No.
Your work shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. Kind of.
Yeah.
I forget. I think that's bad. I think so. I don't know. Not up on my magic shit that I used to be. I used to be so much more up on my magic shit. Not so much anymore. Yeah, really toned down the unicorns and fairies and leprechauns.
Right.
Oily fan, what's up? How fast do you need to go to enter space? How fast do you need to go? What's the fall ratio? Because you're literally falling. You have to go faster than you're falling. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. I don't know. I know. I've heard it 1,000 times, and I don't care. So it doesn't stick. And at
oily film, like if I was a rocket scientist, which I am definitely not, if I was launching a rocket, I would just go straight.
You can't.
But
you can't go straight. Yeah, but you actually spiral as you're pulling off the Earth. You're doing one of these. It's an arc.
Right.
You're doing an arc. You're not.
But I've seen university students do experiments where they shoot a rocket and the rocket goes straight up.
Straight up. Depends on how fast, right? It has to overcompensate the rotation of the Earth.
But that's if you believe in we're spinning.
That's a valid point. That is a valid point. As long as you believe it. And go. Here we go. Let's see if it'll work. Better question.
It's halftime. Copyright strike on YouTube every time.
Every time.
Every
We're on
time.
Rumble now, so I'm like, I just do the OG one. That's the original one. It's the
Right.
OG one. There's the Halloweener one. Is actually Ozzy Osbourne. Actually, I have to find that one now. I have to play it. I'll have to play it on for Halloween. We're gonna do the Halloweener, right?
I think
Duh.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, duh. Hopefully. Fuck, when's Halloween? Now I have to look. I better not be fucking working. I'll be mad. I'll be
Yes,
pissed.
Brooke. It's just halftime.
Just halftime. Welcome to halftime. We don't have time to take a piss.
Nope.
What are we on here? So, yay, good. I will be coherent. It's days, so we'll be streaming if you so choose.
Perfect.
Let's talk about this fucking bitch,
All
Rachel
right.
Gilmore.
Oh yes, our favorite.
Let's talk about this bitch, Rachel Gilmore.
25.
She looked so awkward, dude. She looked so awkward.
22.5 degree angle. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man.
Rocket man. Never mind. What is with this fucking song? Do you think it's funny?
Rocket Man?
Like what? What?
No,
It's what exactly?
Fine.
You think it's
I
cute?
like it.
You think it's cute?
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
No.
all right. Yeah. Fucking asshole. I had another guy singing. It to me too on a Snapchat. I'm like, what is with this fucking song? Shit. All right, I get it. Funny. Ha ha. Oh fuck. Why is that was weird? It just deleted all those comments. The answer is 25,000 miles per hour and a 22.5 degree angle and a rocket man.
I'm
And
a rocket man.
Rocket man. Back just in halftime, I sir. So anyway, Rachel, I tried sitting through as much of it as I possibly could. She was going on about how she did not celebrate Charlie Kirk's assassination. However, during the whole thing, from what I watched, and I watched a little bit of it, she's like laughing and giggling about it. Well, actually, I didn't. And she's like, I don't want to play the victim. Well, I don't want to play the victim, but
Right.
you know, if I am the victim, I guess, you know, it's fame, you know, and notoriety, and you know, being a journalist, and shut the fuck up. I hope she's gonna get ripped the fuck apart. Absolutely, just rectally ripped apart. This chats don't fuck around. They will come at you. I've had people tell me to, you know, get off the air, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You think you're a know-it-all. You're this and that. Actually, I know I'm not a know-it-all. That's the great thing about being me. It's awesome being me because I already know I'm not a know-it-all. I'm still learning. I'm learning every day. It's awesome. It's great. I love it. Send Rachel to space. I think because a lot of her stuff it's mostly all scripted. And this is not scripted. This is real life. So it's fine and great when you have a scripted thing in front of you. But when you're just like off the cuff,
right,
off the top of your head, I mean, some people are informative. Some people are funny. We just do what we do because this is what we do. Are you part of the club? Ask the chat. Trevor, are you part of the club? Are you part of the Holy Smokes? The Holy Smokes and Hidden Truths Club.
Are you part of the club? Are you part of the club? You should join the club.
You should join the club.
Click below and subscribe to the club. There's no club.
We are the club.
When you join the club, you get one of these hats.
That's how you know you're part of the club. That means, do you know what that means? That means that you don't fall for the psyops.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sign. That's the sign. You don't fall for the psyops.
Question everything.
Everything.
She's do you have any?
She's inciting violence on SS. SS. She's inciting violence on SS.
Is that like the Second Sons?
Maybe, but normally it's SSC.
Well, true. But
yeah, I see SS and I think SS. Just think.
Right.
Yeah, they probably mean SSC. That's Second Sons Canada. Is she really? That's not the first I've heard about that. There was a journalist. I talked about this last week or the week before that, I should say. Where a journalist was asking people to start forming counter-protest groups to combat groups, active club groups. So the left is actually asking for it. They're asking for groups to be started up to counter the SSC type clubs that are going on around across Canada.
Right.
And there's quite a few of them actually.
Well, don't they already have one? Don't they already have a group called Antifa?
Yeah, it's called Antifa. Antifa.
Yeah.
No, they're a bunch of bitches.
Antifa.
Antifa. I'm from Antifa. I am for bash the fash, baby. Bash the fash. So what do you say?
Fash.
So what do we say? Bash the anti-fash? Is that what we say? Is that our slang?
Well,
Is that our
wouldn't they
slogan?
really be the fash?
Well, they are the fash, but I mean, of course, everything's back. This is
Yeah.
clown world, which is anti-backward
Right.
world. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how Rachel's gonna do. I hope she gets ripped apart. Honestly, I hope I would. I need to figure out a way to get in there because because she needs to be debated. She needs to be challenged, is what she needs, and you're not going to do it.
Are you going to show a clip or no?
I am.
Oh, okay. I just wanted. Does she read the chats like it?
Yes,
but she has moderators.
Oh, that I'm not going to show that shit. No, I'm not going to show her. It was fucking annoying. I could barely tolerate it. It was horrible.
Right.
I don't know if she got into actual politics or anything, or she was just talking about herself and how she's the victim because she got on some fucking website because she was laughing and joking about it. She was talking tongue in cheek the whole time. I'm like, you're a fucking bitch. I wasn't celebrating his death. Like, yes, no, but you were secretly like you're loving this. She's loving it. It's disgusting. Like, you're loving this. It's gross. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if she got into anything heavy, but she needs to be challenged. But we're like, we have to do it. We gotta have to sneak in there. Gonna have to. I'm sneaking in there, Rachel. Exactly. I'm gonna be in there, Rachel. You won't know it's me. I'm coming, darling. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry. I'll come. It's all right.
You are correct,
I'll come. She needs to be challenged. She needs someone to challenge her, I think. I want to get in her fucking brain and see, like, why does this not fit together? 2 + 2? Why doesn't
it fit?
Why is there such a mess in here? Clean your fucking room.
Here's a helmet and there's a short bus.
They're literally the fascists they claim to be. Exactly. So, but I mean, I don't want to play their games now, though. They're I don't want to say, bash the anti-fascists. Like, it doesn't kind of work. Bash the fascist. Define a fascist. Like, you're a fascist. I'm not a fascist. You're a Nazi. I'm not a Nazi. You're a bigot. Well, you see. Yeah, but wait.
Hang on. We had a show.
Well, hang on, though.
Define
big. Are we talking about Rollo, where he refused to kiss the king's foot?
Right.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
I'm that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that one. Yeah. Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing with the Roman salute. What's the Roman salute for? Which is weird. This is a weird coincidence, too. The Roman salute is a theory, and I've said this a million times, I know, but is a story from Rome where a father's daughter got raped by 3 men, and he called out and says, "Who will stand for the honor of my daughter?" And his 3 sons raised their hand for the sword. That's where they get it. When every time you say hello and you go, hello, that's a Roman salute, by the way.
Right.
Present. Jimmy, present. Roman
present.
Salute. That's a Roman salute.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's I watched this lady called the Resurrectionist, and she was going on about the 3 little pigs. And how it's always a trio, with the big bad wolf coming, where the big bad wolf, as I always lean into with Timothy Ballerino, where the big bad wolf is a calamity that happens, a calamity that happens through the ages, and you have to build your house strong. You have to have a strong foundation to survive the calamity, and it's always a parable of 3. The little pig who built his house in straw, the little piece who built his house in sticks and wood, and the little pig who built his house in brick. And it's through the ages. The 3 Billy Goats Gruffs. It's always in 3s.
Yeah.
And it's always the same sort of moral to the story. It's really weird. And I think it's an echo from the ages. And I was talking to Tom McHugh about this, where I think the Vikings and Hercules and Thor and Odin and all those ancient beliefs are just echoes from the ages that are coming through our ancestors, telling us of great calamity that happened to the earth, where giants roamed the earth. They were the mighty men of renown, heroes of old, is what the Bible called them.
Yeah, like the Titans and all that kind of
exactly.
stuff. Right?
It's
That's where
all
we get, like,
related.
Jack and the Beanstalk.
It's just an echo. Just an echo from the past.
It's just stories passed down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Aliens are coming. Aliens are coming. All right. So let's I do have a clip to show, but it's not the clip of Rachel. I'm not showing her shit. I'm gonna dive into her fucking
Here's
chat.
a funny story though, before we do that.
Go for it.
So you know the term hangover.
Yes.
Right. You know where that came from?
There was the cheapest room at the bar at the motel, so it was a rope that was
right. Okay, you got it. Yeah. So then people would just like hang over to the rope. Right.
Yeah, I watched it.
Hangover. It was interesting. Oh, I just thought it was interesting. I was like,
it is cool. That's cool. I mean, I like those things. Yeah, I really like the Resurrectionist. It's pretty good. It's not bad. It's about the old fables and how old the stories really are and what they could have or could have not actually been about. You know, like Ring Around the Rosie is the one about the Black Death or the plague. Right. You know,
oily film. You are absolutely correct.
What'd you say?
Have anything beautiful, you fill it with jeets and it turns to shit.
It's like what is it?
With a strong foundation, but I said anything beautiful because you can have something nice.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Send it. Let's see if this fucking plays. Hey, wizard, come here. What? Look, man, I need your help. What do you want? I need you to, like, conjure up a potion or check a crystal ball or something, man. Me and Trevor, we need to get more views, man. We gotta do something. We gotta do, I don't know what we have to do. Look, man, me and the dwarves, we're about to fucking dive down the well. We've got some really good pot down there we want to really smoke up, right? So, what has everyone always told you and Trevor? Just be yourself. That's all you can do. All right? Be myself. Be myself? Which one? There's a couple of me. Hey! Fuck, he's weird.
That was good. That was funny. It's very funny.
I do them just for you.
Fuck, he's weird.
Fuck, he's weird. Like, wait a minute. Great. Which one? Like, which one? What do you mean, be yourself? There's like 4 of me. Like, which one? Like,
which one?
Does each one get his own like time frame? Do I have to like do it in sections? Does how often does the plaid wizard have to interact with the public? I don't think it's a good idea. He's kind of weird.
That was hilarious.
Just saying.
That was good. That was good. You're getting better with them.
Well, it's learning the fucking dude. What I had to go through to get that, dude.
Right.
Oh, because I did it just one long video, and then I did up my Power Director Pro. It didn't work. I tried to do it online on Vimeo or whatever the fuck it was. Didn't work. I'm like, fuck it. But I have it on my phone, Power Director Pro, so I was able to do it on my phone.
Right. I just hate it because that's where I do all the mine is on the phone, but it's so hard because it's so small.
So small.
You're trying to like grab things with your big ass finger and
yeah. It was that was frustrating.
It's hard.
Yeah. I got another computer here. I might try to fuck around with it. It's a Mac. Maybe there's better software.
Well, isn't there? Isn't there? Doesn't Mac have like a really good like video editor on it?
I don't know if I can figure out a way to somehow transfer it from. I use Telegram. I transfer my shit to Telegram and then I'll upload it to Rumble. It's an easy shortcut because I can do it from the phone, transfer it from the phone to the computer, and it's an easy transition getting it onto the computer. So
yeah, I just saw something about that there, Madam Breezy. Yeah, so ABC pulled Jimmy Kimmel off of for his jokes about Charlie's assassination.
Wow.
So again, you see that pendulum.
Wow.
You see the pendulum start to shift.
And it's
but
ABC
but the thing
too.
is, though, at the end of the day, it's someone was killed.
Yeah.
You're making fun about it.
You're making fun of
if
someone
you're
who fucking
left or
died.
right, left or right
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You're making fun, and that's not right.
And again, no, that sort of leans back into what Matt Walsh said was, the right will cancel you for being disgusting and gross, and you cancel us for being right.
Yeah.
Wait, like what? That makes no sense.
Yeah.
So we get canceled for being correct, and they get canceled for being disgusting. That's the difference. So, I mean, that is gross. That is gross. It's too soon. It's way too soon to be fucking poking fun about that. Way too soon. I thought, like, even Ben Shapiro saying, grabbing the bloody mic. Are you fucking like, whoa, buddy? That's harsh. Like, too soon. Too soon, buddy. Too soon. You got to wait. You got to wait a little bit. Like, people still, it's very rare to hear jokes about 9/11. Still, to this day. Like, it's not that common. I'm sure that comics are now opening up about it and expressing finding some humor in it. But with Charlie, too soon.
I don't know. Even with 9/11, I really haven't heard much about.
Nope.
Like, I haven't heard any jokes about that.
You don't. Jimmy's a pedo. Says
I'm sure that he is. I'm sure that he is.
I have no idea. I don't watch that shit. I don't watch TV. So
Anthony Warner, you two together again? I lost track of you guys. Life's crazy. World's retarded.
Isn't that nuts?
Yes.
Isn't that nuts? What's up, my dude? How goes it? How goes the things? Just subbed up on the old platform. Nice. Well, I'm glad to have you back.
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Yes, back again. Sarah ever get that link? I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't even see it pop up in the chat.
Well, no, I didn't either. But then she did say thank you. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea.
Fucking boomer.
Yeah, I know.
So, how was the trip? Want to talk about it?
Trip was awesome.
Yeah.
So, went through the States. No problems at the border. Just a slight cavity search, but I got past that pretty quick. A couple of times.
Did you? So you got through okay?
Oh yeah, no problems at all.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay, that actually gives me hope.
That gives me hope. The most questioning I got was actually crossing from Windsor into Detroit, like going there.
Yeah.
That was the most questioning, and it was probably 30 seconds. It was like, where are you going? Going to Winnipeg, but we're stopping at this place in Wisconsin. The guy goes, yeah, okay, makes sense. He goes, all right, anything like, you're not bringing anything across? No tobacco, no. He goes, okay, I'm just going to check in the bed of the truck, or, put down the gate, closed it, because it was just our suitcases in there. Got back in the booth, and then he goes, oh, I see that mine passport's going to expire soon. He says, make sure you get a receipt if you're going to renew it soon. He goes, because I know in Canada it takes forever to get your passport, so keep the receipt, and then you can still cross. You have 30 days. So just make sure you have the receipt. And I was like, awesome. Well, thanks, dude. And he was awesome. Super nice.
Awesome.
Going from the U.S. into Winnipeg, like 5 seconds. Nice. Pull up. Anything to declare? No. All right. Passes back the, passports. Off we go. When we're leaving Winnipeg, going into the States, again, like 5 seconds. Where you're going? Okay. Here's your passports. Go. And then when we crossed back actually at Port Huron, and it was like 5 seconds.
Okay.
No issues at all.
Okay.
Like none.
Okay. I have hope. The girls want to go on a trip. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Gas was cheaper. I hardly spent anything on fuel.
Really?
The truck. Oh yeah. I think the whole trip I maybe spent $500.
Wow.
That's like from Ontario all the way to Winnipeg, driving around in Winnipeg for 2 weeks, and then back.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anthony Warner, cavity searches can be prevented by saving a really good fart. This guy, yeah?
But yeah, no, it was great. We had a good time. It was. I know Steve didn't see Steve Bajan here, but I did not meet up with Steve.
Fuck.
Or Mechanic.
Fuck.
It was 2 weeks of family.
Well, that's important.
Got up. I saw one of my cousins who was watching like Biggest Corner forever. Went up and I saw him and his brother, who I hadn't seen in like 30 something years.
Nice.
So it was just a lot of like family time, like seeing people that I hadn't seen in a long time.
Nice.
We did like a University of Winnipeg tour for my daughter because she was thinking about going there, but then it turned out that their requirements needed math, where in Ontario for the courses that she wants to take doesn't require math. So
we're not
Winnipeg's off the list.
Someplace in southern Ontario we're looking now instead.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
But no, it was great. It was really good. Spent some it's good time with my brother and my dad, and did some golfing, and we're out in Lake Winnipeg and just swimming and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was good. It was a good trip.
Madam Breezy's volunteering for your next cavity search.
Oh, okay.
So keep that in mind.
All right. Just give me a warning, so I'll make sure I don't have any cheese.
You can't.
No, there's
Madam
no
Breezy's
warning.
sneaky, man. She'll sneak up on you. Watch out there. Yeah, she'll be. all you'll hear is the glove
Slap. Yeah, snap.
That's all you're gonna hear. Just the snap.
Slap. Breezy.
So we have to look at TikTok as well, possibly moving into that space. I don't know how to do it though. Like that's the problem. Like with the TikTok live, what do I do? Just put up my fucking phone on our channel and it's just me. It's so stupid. I don't know.
But would TikTok work like for a long form video like this? I thought it was 30-second.
No, you can do TikTok lives. TikTok lives
really?
are the thing. Yeah. I don't know how long they go for, but you can do them.
I have no idea. No idea.
Yeah,
I don't have TikTok.
Are you
been on it?
Do you delve into the Twitter Spaces?
I have been on some Twitter Spaces.
Yeah,
I haven't been since the election, but during the election, I was on a couple.
Okay, all right.
Mike hosted a few. Of them.
I don't doubt what he still does. He still invites me.
Oh yeah.
I just got a question from him. It's like 4 hours later. I'm like, fuck. Every fucking time. That'll all be at work. Come join the space. I'm like, oh, I can't right now.
I know that's when I typically see that he's on. It's like I'm at work. I'm like, can't.
Yeah, I can't really. What am I gonna do, right?
Yeah.
I can listen. That's about it. I can't say shit. Zeal Bubba, Chevy Chase in Spain.
Spies like us.
Spies like us.
River. That was a great movie.
I'm gonna watch the THX 1138.
Doctor, and Doctor.
Ah,
yeah, that was a great movie.
Oh, okay. All right. What are you drinking? What's happening there?
Wine.
Wine.
What else am I drinking?
Duh, wine. Anthony Warner, cold turkey baster out of the freezer, cavity search, Canadian cavity special. Woo! Yep. Oh, she found Madam Breezy found us on Rumble. Oh no,
I see
on Rumble. I see that's how it is, eh? Oh, hey-o.
I see how it is.
I believe that this is a club of people. That's why when we were talking about changing the name, I wanted club on the bottom because I wanted it to feel inclusive.
Right. Rachel's going to be talking about us now. There's another club.
She won't talk about us. Rachel only will talk about big names because she wants to get the big names to talk about her. So she doesn't talk about little old Trevor and Mr. Trevor Lee and Slip unless she doesn't talk about us. No, she'll fucking rag on Jer and fucking Derek all the time and Ferry because they're popular and she'll get more hate views from that. True. She won't get much from us, so she's not gonna bother with us. I am gonna creep in there and try to fuck with her a little bit. I will be doing that for sure, but you not gonna know it's me, bitch. Got to. It's required. It's fucking required. It's fucking required. What is a white man's favorite nation? Nation or notion? Is that notion? Or
Nation.
Nation. A white man's favorite nation? Iceland? Scandinavia. Switzerland. It should be Switzerland. Should be Switzerland.
Yeah.
Discrimination. Oh. I did some research. If we're all gonna go somewhere, we're going to Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
Where we're going. They have the most bunkers.
Really?
Because what happened was when Germany invaded Poland, and everyone fought. Everyone think that Switzerland is neutral. No, Switzerland invested money and time and they barricaded themselves in the mountains. There's
the bankers.
No, not the bankers. Just every ordinary citizen. It's wild. See. It's wild. I watched a thing on YouTube about it. It was great. This guy was going from like different spots and stuff, and people were giving tours. It's crazy. The amount of shit. Like they have full armories and shit. It's nuts. Like they got ready. They're like, you're going to invade us. You're going to be fucking fighting for a long time in these hills, buddy. So it's really cool.
So another reason why I agree, or I kind of believe that we're on these trajectories for a lot of resets to happen because of the amount of push on the depopulation agenda. Right? So the less people that are out there, the less people trying to get into the bunkers.
Valid.
Right?
Valid.
Then they have all the surveillance. So I think we're going to see in the next 10 years, we're going to start to see a lot of people disappear. As in high up people are going to start to disappear because they're going to start going underneath.
Well, they're saying that AI is going to take over our governance.
Well, you saw that thing by Trump the other day. Is it not already?
What did he say?
What is the little Charlie Kirk speech? That was like AI. There was a glitch in it. He glitched.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah. But anyway, but I'm just saying, so you're going to start seeing all these people starting to disappear. And then they still have all the surveillance, right? So there's all the cameras out there so they can see what we're all doing. Then if there is a reset, and all of a sudden now there's no infrastructure, none, right? Everything's gone. There's no cameras, there's no streets, there's no toilets, there's no electricity, there's no wind farms, everything is gone. And everybody's kind of still around because we didn't die, but we're there. But then all the people who got the injections, if it's got the nanotechnology in it, they can still use that to surveil people because it's like computers. They can follow people around. I don't know.
Sure. No, that's
just a thought.
A marker. I mean, it is a marker in your body. I mean, if you did get the vaccination, it is that you have a genetic marker now that dictates that you have different genes than I do. Your DNA is different. It just is because of the spike proteins or the CRISPR cells, whatever the fuck they do. They use something like that. I don't know. But yeah, the DNA is just different. So I mean, talk about a dividing line. They can tell who is and who is not. Right. Oh, you're not vaxxed. You can't come into the bunkers because you're not vaxxed.
Right.
Or some shit. Who knows?
Right. Well,
right?
true.
Who knows?
True.
Yeah.
I want to know I guess the one other question that kind of popped in my head today is why, in the Georgia Guidestones, why was the number 500 million? Why 500 million? Is it a fact that number? I was trying to think about it today. I was like, why that number? There's a lot of people who think that the population of China isn't as high as what they think it is.
Yeah, I saw where they're lying, and because they had, they instituted the one-child rule, and then they only wanted boys.
Only the best,
and they only wanted boys, and so I mean, how many babies are you going to get from all those boys? Not a lot. Not a lot. Not a lot. So, I mean, it was just a lie that was perpetrated from China across the world, and we all bought it. They started with China. Why do they always start with China? They always start with
Clothes
China.
of China are so good that the acting, they're so good.
Well, if that was the case, then they would have a lot more. They weren't doing the one-child rule, and they actually they weren't killing off all the
Right.
female babies, which they did, and they're proud of it. So, I mean, look at the pandemic. It started in China. The one-child rule started in China, but I mean, with everyone else, they just copied it eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't want to bring,
I think it's because they follow orders.
Oh,
the first.
So we could use China's social credit score. Social credit score. Start it there because they're compliant. Just let it fester. See how it works for a couple generations, and then move it all across the world.
See, and it won't work in India because they're all fucking retarded. Well, they are.
What's the average IQ of an Indian?
Under 100.
In India.
In India. You know how to run a good hustle. That's about it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, buddy.
Well, the thing I was thinking about that too, the reason why it pisses us off is because we don't like it when our people do it. When our people do it, it's annoying and disgusting. So when we have foreigners coming in, pulling the same scams that our people do that we hate, it's just the same. Did you see this one actually? I'm gonna bring this up. Nope, wrong one. Nope. I think I have it. I should have it. I'm pretty sure.
77.
77?
Yeah.
The average.
Bubba. Oh, 60 from Oily Film.
Jeez,
okay, so anywhere 77, 60, so retard.
Let's go here. I wanted to read that. I didn't care about it. There's
not as small as China.
There's a scam going on right now. Where is it at? Hamilton resident. She was robbed by it's called a distraction robbery. Did you hear about this? This Muslim comes up or whatever. I need to fucking find it. I'm not gonna find it, am I? No, it's gone to the hole.
Do the play.
Gone to the hole. Yeah. Anyway, do the play-by-play.
All right.
So this lady comes up, knocks on the door. Senior comes out in Flamborough, comes out of her house. The lady reaches up, grabs her, hugs her. Oh, and then takes off her necklace. So she takes a necklace, puts it around her, as in giving her a hug, unclaps her gold chained necklace that the old lady was wearing, scoops that as she lets go. It's common.
Baker.
I guess it's a common tactic. I had no idea. So if anyone starts up trying to give you a hug, you fucking punch them out, apparently. Yeah, and it was, of course, wearing a hijab or whatever the fuck she was wearing.
Are we at Rumble ads, Oily Film? Huh, apparently there's Rumble ads.
We do get Rumble ads.
Huh. Yeah. Do we get paid?
I don't know. What's up, Ben?
Stupid.
So it's a scam. It's one of the scams going out there. But and it's a foreigner doing it. Doesn't speak our language.
Yeah.
A foreigner doing it. And if one of us did it.
So they're a scammer. But I thought we were only bringing in engineers and doctors.
Oh yeah, no. That used to
people
be
that we need.
In the day. No, that was back in the day. Remember? And those guys we stuck in cabs because they didn't have our credentials.
Oh right, yeah.
Right, remember that? Yeah.
Right.
Gypsies.
Yeah.
Was a gypsy.
Just
we don't.
Interesting.
I'm just saying, like, there's an underbelly. There's the Canadian underbelly, right, of the criminals that we have in Canada. We have enough criminals as it is, and we've got these foreigners coming over. Some of them want to work hard, but there's some of them that are.
Yeah.
Some of them want to work hard, and some of them want to rip us off just as much as Canadians want to rip us off. So I mean, you're getting it. You're just adding to the crime, adding to it. It's fucking annoying. And
you're right, because we're never saying that we're perfect, because we're far from it. We have a lot of bad people, and I've always said, I don't care really what color your skin is. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
Well, I was
If you're a
talking
good person, you're a good person.
So I was talking about this is so we couldn't get away with having 4 guys in one truck with a hole cut in the floor, so we could shit at them. We couldn't get away with it. Why? Because we don't look the same. They all look the same. All Indians look the same. All Asians look the same. All blacks look the same. They all look the same.
Mhm.
And blacks will say the same thing about Asians. You all people all look the same, right? They do. Asians all look. They're like, I can't fucking tell them apart from for the life of me, right? The only thing is, but. So why do white people all look different? Because you have reference points through your life of your uncles, your aunts, your relatives, your kids at schools, of whatever, of different faces that you can recognize, right? But as with the Asians and stuff like that, we can't tell because we didn't grow up with them to recognize the different features of different Asians. We didn't do it, right? So we have no idea. The thing is, though, like I find with mixed black and white, mulatto, they look different. They look different. Everyone, they have subtle differences between them because we can see the white in them.
Right.
If we can't see the white in you, we can't tell the difference because we can't tell by the bone structure of your face. We just can't tell. As kids, you grow up with other white people, so that's all you see is white people. So that's all you know. But I mean, I grew up with black people all my life, and I can't, like, I don't know. If they're from Africa, like black, no, they all have the same fucking haircut. I don't know. Do they? None of them look different. They all look the same. I can't tell them apart. Why? Because they're not white. That's why. They're not white.
Hello, Slippy.
You can tell. You can tell. You
Slippy.
can see.
That's a neat, interesting show you've got, Slippy.
What the fuck is that?
Anyway. Yeah, right. But but the Asian people can't really grow a lot of facial hair, right?
Well, that's why we can't get away with it, though. That's why we can't stuff 4 guys in a fucking truck and put a hole in the floor of shit and get away with it because we look different. When a cop pulls us over, they're like, "You all look different. You're not.
Right.
Why is this the one driver's license?"
It's the click silent. Well, no, but also we can't stand the smell of shit.
Well, valid.
We're like, oh, fuck, Slip. You just shit yourself? God, this shit in that hole.
I think
there.
A lot of truckers said shit. Why didn't I think of that?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think
because
so.
I don't think I've ever, being in the transportation industry my whole life, I don't ever recall ever seeing a truck pull over and 5 white guys get out of it. Unless they're...
Weird.
No. Yeah. Unless they're like training. They're like at a training school and there's like maybe 3 of them.
Well, the one tactic is that if an Indian gets pulled over the side of the road, the OPP will pull over an Indian on the side of the road. 6 other trucks will pull off to the side. They'll all gather around the driver, and then now who was in the truck? We don't know because you all look the same.
Well, apparently they pulled, what was it, 1,200 licenses?
Heard that. Good.
1,200.
Good.
That's a lot of trucks.
It's a lot of drivers.
Yeah.
It's a lot of drivers.
Yeah. Who shouldn't be on the road. So
No, like I want to live. Like remember, has been also a building terror as well because I remember back in the day. Remember the whole truck tire scare? Oh, you're gonna be killed by a truck tire. That's how you got bombarded with video after video after video of truck tires flying through windows. And so, what did they do? They increased the safety standards. So now you have to the truckers I know get fucking just they can't do anything right. They get pulled over on the scale pulls them over. They can't do nothing right. And it's not that the company is supporting them. The companies don't. Like I worked for a company and our guys got pulled over all the time by MTO. They'd pull into the scale and right up after this fix. And it just went overboard over the fucking whole tire scare. Now we have the belligerent Indians driving on the road. What new fucking restrictions and controls are they going to impose on us now?
Right. Yeah.
Because the noticing is happening and it's all about truck drivers. It's all about Indian truck drivers. So they're going to implement more rules and more restrictions that are going to be against us.
And which is then drive up the cost Which I think, because I think in a couple of years we're going to get into like a food crisis.
Food crisis. Everyone thinks they're going to be driving. I don't think anybody's going to be driving their car.
No.
You're a 15-minute city. You be walking, boy. You be
Well,
walking.
there's going to be a food crisis because there's going to be more and more restrictions, like you say.
Mhm.
And the transportation of goods is going to cost more and more. There's probably going to put in
More inflation,
taxes on
more
your
government,
fuel,
more
and
offices, more bureaucrats.
and then they'll say, well, there's something wrong with the water because we've been dumping shit into it for years.
Imagine that.
And yeah,
water crisis. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, can't boil your own water. Are you boiling water? You're gonna fucking be charged.
Are you growing your own garden? You
growing
can't
your
do
own
that.
food. You cannot allowed to be able to grow your own food,
Yeah.
boil your own water. You're not allowed to be free.
God, this show is so depressing. No wonder we have no viewers.
I don't know. I don't worry about it too much, to be honest. It's like shit'll happen. Everything's out of my hand. Everything's in God's control. Everything happening is happening at the will of God. There's nothing I'm going to do to stop God from accomplishing His will.
Well, that goes back to my earlier in the first half about saying that we live in this construct. Everything's numerically kind of there, and we choose this, and everything that happens is going to happen anyway. Doesn't matter what we do.
My commercial vehicle insurance increased 50%, says Oily Fan.
Oh!
Whoa!
Ouch.
Yikes.
That's a lot.
That's a whole bunch. Yeah, man. That's the way I kind of look. I'm chilling. I'm just sitting back, chilling, waiting for the apocalypse. That's all I say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm researching Hamilton, like underground. Well, there is no underground facilities in Hamilton. There's no bunkers.
Right.
There's no bunkers, apparently. There's some tunnels, apparently, from the bootleg days.
Mm-hmm.
But I would think anything underneath the mountain is probably not a good idea. It should be up on the mountain, I would assume. Higher ground.
Well, yeah.
Just in case. Otherwise, you know,
I mean, if
water
you're looking at
arrives.
any type of anything that happens, obviously, because if you're on the downtown area, you got the lake to deal with. You got all that water.
That's a lot of water that could rise up. And so, you know, it's better off to, I would think, get up on the mountain and find a bunker. But it's like, well, I mean, I guess there's underground parking garages, which I guess is okay. It's an option. Underground parking garages. Toronto's got it kind of made. They got the path. Toronto's got the path, which is not too shabby. I wish it was a bit deeper, but it's not too bad. There's a video done by the Y-Files about Apophis. I would look into that video. It's very good. Very good. And it kind of gives you an idea of what would happen if a meteor hit the Earth. Just to say, well, what if a meteor did hit the Earth? What would happen? What would happen? You know, where would you want to be if a meteor hit the Earth? Well, underground. In an underground city. Right? In an underground city. Just like you talked about THS 138. Same thing. Yeah. That's what they're saying is underground. Go underground. Why? Well, because
Cheyenne Mountain.
Yeah, Cheyenne Mountain. Well, I mean, I'm not anywhere near Cheyenne. I'm not,
well, no, but I mean that's a huge.
Gotta be practical. Be practical where you're at. Like I'm not getting to Switzerland unless I pack up.
All those same with in
Turkey.
All those ancient underground cities in Turkey.
Sure, if you're in Turkey,
that's what. No, but I mean that's what those were built for.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so. And then, like you said about the elect, they always go underground and then they reappear with the new technology. Then they go underground and then why are they going underground? Well, calamity. What's the calamity? Probably an asteroid. What's the odds of an asteroid hitting the Earth? Pretty high. How many extinction events have we had? Quite a few. What makes sense? I would start preparing for an asteroid impact because that's the most plausible fact that could happen in your future.
Right.
Nice big deep underground bunker, probably with your family and friends, and start a little city down there.
Yep.
Where are you going? First step, where are you going? Pick the spot. Where you're going, how you're going to get there, because you're going to be walking. Just remember that. That's my talking point on that.
That's why they want to get rid of all the gasoline cars.
Yes. Why gas? Right. It's just as hard to. Well, we got plastic. We do have plastic. We can make gasoline out of plastic. It's options.
Right. But I'm just saying, once there's like a fall of, they don't want anybody going anywhere because electric cars are going to be useless. because there won't be any infrastructure.
Yeah, but there's if we can remember how to attain solar power.
Yeah, but see, but if there's a meteor,
right,
and if the meteor hits an ocean,
right,
there won't be no solar, because the amount of
valid,
steam
no valid,
and water
yes,
that will go
valid,
into the
no valid.
atmosphere,
80 to 100 years.
Block out the sun.
Yeah, 80 to 100 years is what they're saying.
Yeah,
that's what on the Y-Files. That's like, I don't know where he grabbed his information, but they're like 80 to 100 years. 100 years is I think that's generous. I think it could be way longer. 100 years, sure, we'll shoot for that and go from there. So meteor hit, we got 100 years underground. Okay, deal. How old am I? I'm 50 almost. So I got another 30 years of like I can probably do shit, 30, 40-ish years, we'll say. That's a long fucking time.
Yeah.
When does it hit? The hypothesis would supposedly hit in 2036. How old would I be? 60 years old. And unless it happens today, which it hasn't yet, we're not getting any younger.
No.
So that's the way I look at it. So I'm kind of, that's how I'm with it. Like the politics stuff, it's like bigger fish. There's bigger fish. Like they're moving millions and billions and trillions of dollars around the world. I'm lucky to make it to fucking tomorrow without fucking, I gotta get gas. I've got put money tires. Fuck.
I think it's just a kind of it's a ruse, like, because money. If there's something that happens, money is useless.
It's not real.
Even if when they come out of the bunkers, they got all this technology. Well, the money is useless to everybody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's another one of the awakenings happening is the bullshit of money. How money's not real, and that's
it's not.
People are starting to wake up to it. Like, wait a minute, it's not real. Like, no, have you ever thought about it?
Yeah, you just print it.
Think about it. It's not real. It's not real. It's not. And people are finally, you're seeing more and more and more videos of how the fiat system is done. So that's their ease into the digital currency.
Yeah. Yes. And Ben Baker, yes. Solar until then is good.
Well, until then. Yeah. Until then. I mean, there's other ways to make electricity, though. That's what I'm saying with the electric cars. There are, other than solar. I mean, there's other ways to make electricity other than solar. Yes. So with the electrical vehicles, if you could get a big enough grid produced with, I mean,
maybe
again, that's free energy. That's what you put in the bunker. You have to put in the bunker of how to make the batteries from soil. Right. So that way you have a way to charge the electricity that you make from the magnets or from something else, or from a car alternator, for example. You can take a car alternator, spin that cocksucker. That will create energy, and you could store that into a battery. If you can get enough battery banks, enough ways to produce energy, electric cars could still be a thing.
Yeah. Well, they had electric vehicles before they had cars, like gasoline vehicles.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they were just another.
But there's also like free energy, right? Like that Tesla was dabbling in, right?
Yeah,
it's like the air, like the ether, the air that we have has 100. I think it's 100 watts or 100 volts.
Yes.
Right, and then but the denser. So if say we're going into like a vapor canopy world where there's vapor, you can't see the sun.
It's trapped in.
That electricity voltage actually goes up. The more pressure there is, it goes up. So that's why they're saying like a lot of these old churches and things like that, they used to be filled with mercury, had mercury balls, like all those things up in the sky that would actually cause, you could actually then pull the electricity out of the sky, out of the ether. Using
I
mercury.
like that. It also makes
mercury
when you think about
poisonous.
when people talk about the firmament, right? The firmament, right?
Right.
I wonder if they're talking about the day, because when I look at Genesis, and I think about what is said in there, it's almost as if because it hadn't rained yet. There was just a dew that fell. There was a dew that fell, and it hadn't rained. I wonder if that was after a meteor strike, and it took that long for that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just spitballing. That's what you do. And then you.
Yeah.
She's popular.
Oh, see you there, Anthony.
Later, dude.
We'll be watching for you guys. Working tonight. See you guys again. All the best.
We're almost
Thank
done,
you.
anyways. We got another what?
Yeah, almost,
9
yeah.
minutes. 9 minutes. What do you got to say, Trav? 9 minutes, buddy.
Oh, I'm not saying nothing. I've said everything already. I'm out.
Did you say everything?
I said everything.
I always push the asteroid angle. Always.
Well, no, I mean, I don't think it's very plausible. And could have. I don't know. It is possible.
It is what it is.
I guess if you have enough people on the Earth wishing for it, send an asteroid now.
Yeah, that's nihilism.
It'll come.
I used to be like that. I used to say that shit all the time.
Yeah.
And I was watching Jordan Peterson. He goes, if someone talks like that, that's a nihilist. You should stay away from them. I'm like, that's a good point. Why would you wish death? Why would you wish? You may want death and destruction just to end your suffering now, but other people are affected, and you're affecting other families. It's not just you. What makes you think you're so special? Blah blah blah. You should wish for love and kindness and beauty and all the good things. Wish for good things, not for horrible tragedies. That's nihilism. I'm like, that's a good point.
Mhm.
That's a good point. I mean, a lot of the guys or girls will say, "Meteor now, Jesus, meteor now."
Right, asteroid now.
Yeah, like when something horrible happens. But honestly, it's like that's a horrible attitude to have. You should say good things, like I don't know, but I mean, not that. True. Don't wish death and destruction on yourself.
True.
That's death and destruction. Asking for a meteor to come strike the Earth is death and destruction, and what makes you think you're going to survive it? Not that you care. You may want to go with a meteor, and that's why you want to just have it happen. Just do it in the blaze of glory. That's how we're going to go. And you're just a sacrificial lamb being taken up by this meteor coming, but it's still nihilism. Like, you're still affecting everybody else. Don't affect everybody else.
Very true. Very true. Well, I didn't post this on anything.
I did.
Did you? Good job.
Yeah. You can like and repost. It's
well, no, I know I can.
Yeah, just click and click. Do the clicks.
Sure. Clickety click, click,
clickety clack.
Drag, click.
All right, let's end it. Let's get out of here.
Oh, it's only 9:53.
Yeah, but you're tired. I can tell.
Well, yeah, I've been up since
exactly
5.
I see if you're tired. If an asteroid comes, if
an asteroid comes, we will be rich in minerals.
That's a valid point.
That is
true.
Not
wrong. They're not wrong, right? There's this thing going online where this guy got a meteorite. He left it outside in the sun, and this creature popped out, and now it's like in a safe or some fuck. I don't know.
A creature popped out?
I don't know. It's in Panama. It's like, who knows? You got the bogus sphere as well, which is kind of funny when you say it. It's the bogus sphere, which is also spelled bogus.
Bogus. Yeah.
Sphere. So just throwing that out. Bogus sphere, whatever the fuck it is.
Bogus sphere.
I don't know. There's markings on it. There's video of it flying around and and like I don't see no like the government's not rushing in to get it. So whatever. But I mean Panama and that stuff. I mean they do things differently. They're not as sketchy. So
well, true, but they also got a lot of Chinese there, and they got a lot of Americans there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. There's a spread of it's almost as if all the countries are spreading their seed. The ones that are attacking are spreading their seed across the world so they can flip the switch whenever they want to. The Chinese, the Indians, not so much the Russians. They would fit in so easily though.
Well, true.
Yeah.
Except you would see them with their Adidas pants and
they're cool fucking accents.
Just saying look at me. I'm not doing anything here. I'm just standing.
I don't know.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
I might turn a blind eye to that one. I don't know. Yeah. But the Chinese, the Indians, they're coming up through they flooded into the States.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of Chinese, lots of North Korean. Oh, was it North Koreans or Chinese? It was Chinese coming up through. Yeah. Go into Mexico or go into Canada. Come into here to Canada and then filter into the States. It's like it's a soft invasion. I want to find historical records of this happening before, and what happened. Who won? Who was victorious? Who outsmarted who? I don't know if has it ever been done before.
Sure. I mean, the people here in this country would say that happened 300 years ago when all the Europeans just showed up.
Yeah, true, but no, we conquered. Did we do the same thing?
Well, I wouldn't say that we conquered, because it wasn't like there was huge fighting. We just kind of
There
came in and
was
said, "Hey, we got this here bottle. We'll give you this bottle here for that beaver pelt."
valid.
And while you drink this bottle, I'll steal the rest of your beaver pelts.
The Indians were something that we didn't want to deal with. So this is what Canada does: is they just puts them on reserves and tries to forget about them, and that's what they're going to do to us. That's what they wanted to do.
Yeah, no, and I'm not saying, the thing is that, see, there's stories.
I don't know if is it the same.
Going
if it's
way
the same
back, where
no, because we had better technology than they did. They didn't have the muskets and cannons and things of that nature. They didn't have the manufacturing processes here. So that's why we were able to move in and take over. Where we have the mechanical processes here, and it's just the people are coming in. They're not bringing nothing with them.
Or that history is a lie, and they had already had an acknowledgement or a knowledge of a white people, and they were waiting for them to come back. And then all of a sudden we arrived, and they were like, "Oh, yeah, you're all here," but then they weren't the same.
Valid.
They were different.
That's
different white people.
Different white people. No, you weren't. They were those were different people. They're waiting for the aliens.
I'm just saying, there's a lot
they were waiting for the aliens, and we showed up. They're like,
there's a lot of ancient stories where, even like in South America, where when the conquistadors arrived, all of the aboriginals of the South America were like, "Oh, it's like the gods had returned."
Yes,
but it wasn't the same.
The same gods. Yeah.
So I'm just saying. Yeah. So there's sometimes, we arrived here, we didn't have to conquer because they handed it over.
Yeah, I don't know. It's very contentious thing to talk about in general, but yeah, I don't know.
Well, no, but you are true. Like, they filmed the ad. They did show us how to survive, especially during the winter.
Yep.
But I think there was a lot of, confusion about who was arriving.
Different cultures, because they were, it's just the way that different cultures reacted to each other, and they still do not get along. They still do not see eye to eye. Like, why are you doing it that way? We've always done it this way. Well, it's weird. Well, you're weird. Well, you're weird. And it's just a different of cultures. Like, I don't understand how they are ruled the way they are ruled, but the way they rule themselves is odd to me. And it's not like we rule ourselves, where it's like the band council dictates the rules and stuff, and I'm like, they are elected. Oh, well, it's just passed down from generation to generation. I'm like, yeah, we did that before, we didn't like it. Yeah, we did that before, we didn't like it, and it didn't work, so we don't do that anymore. But they do that, and I'm like, I don't understand it. So I think that's a lot of it had to do that with the way they were governed back in the day and the way they're governed now. I don't.
Well, yeah, they're governed now, but there's no checks and balances.
No, it's
billions of dollars a year goes, and it doesn't.
But it's the way their culture is. That's it's just a different culture. I mean, they just do things differently, and it's
but they put a lot of trust into their chief
and
council.
I know. Well, there's corruption everywhere. Like, power corrupts, absolutely, right?
Yeah,
that's the thing, and that because the band has so much power over the people, it's just fucks. It's just it's not uniform. It's what it works for them. They like it. As long as they like it, that's what falls down to. As long as they like it, right? Like, that's what they agree to. So whatever. I don't understand it, but whatever. So I don't know.
They don't like it, and we pay for it.
We don't pay for it. And on that note, That's it. All right. Thanks, peeps, for coming out. Appreciate. Thank you for the support. Love you all.
Yes.
Trevor, my brother, stick around.
We will
go to the
chat.
green room. We'll go to the
All
green
right.
room.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Later, people.
Good night.
Ciao. In stream, keep Rainbow Studio room open. That's the one I want. And then we go. Boop.